So what I'm going to do next is remove the door panel. I've never removed one of these panels before. I've done plenty of the older models, 68 through 77, I believe. These are a touch different. Actually, they look a lot easier. I think so far what I did is I counted some of these screws. There's one here. There's another one here. There's one back here. So 3 and 4. Nothing back here. So as far as I can tell, there's 4 screws. Then I have to remove this thing here, which is the lock unlock mechanism. And then I believe this one is going to come off the trim. I think I'm going to find out soon enough. I think I can leave these attached to the panel and then just disconnect the remote mirror from behind. If it's still attached, at that point I'll just remove these 2 screws, and that is not a big deal. It's very similar to the one on my 76. So let me get some tools. Basically a Phillips screwdriver to get started, and we'll see what happens. So let's start with this one. That's pretty loose in there. And the last screw is up here. I'm trying to apply some pressure to the trim here, see if that'll force it to come out. So far, no cigar, of course. There we go. Oh, that is way too short, I think. But anyway, okay, that is that. That little trim piece, which is plastic, and I'm going to refinish this. I'm just going to clean it up and spray this black. This one, I think it's it'll come out with the panel a little bit anyway. I'm hoping. Otherwise, I can just remove those. That is not a big deal. So far, I don't see anything back here. Oh, well, I totally forgot these guys. We all have these duh moments. And if I can find the head for this one, I think I got it. Yep, there's another one here. I told you I've never done this before. Wow. There should be another one here somewhere. You know, after all these years, I still hope that the people who have worked on things before I do, that they've done the right thing and they've used the right parts. In this case, they didn't. So I was going to be trying to remove these screws, I guess, for eternity, because the mechanic went to the Home Depot to buy parts and stuff. Good God. go. Yeah. Good night. Okay, so this will release, I think, and what you have to do is look. Well, we have this handle here, and I still have this remote. So there we go. Yeah, there's a little cage for the remote. What I'm going to do, I think I'm just going to remove these small Phillips head screws. See if that helps. This one does not have a retainer. Well, it's a different system than my 76. It's got a little Allen head set screw here. So I'm going to need a tiny little wrench for that. Okay, so this is a 2mm set screw. All you want to do is just loosen it a little bit. I don't think it needs to come all the way out. Let's see. There we go. And that releases the trim piece. And now I can remove the door panel. But before I do that, I have to unplug the door lock switch. And there we go. That is that. Here we have the remote, the mirror remote. This thing is kind of damaged, so I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that to make it work. Everything else seems to be okay. And that is the opening for getting the door handle out. And of course this one has this plastic thing in there that I think is for probably diverting water, maybe. Anti-theft, who knows? That is going to be interesting. But we'll get to that. This is more focusing on how to remove the door panel. So let's find out. All the butyl rope is pretty much gone. And again, I have some of that stuff here. That is not a problem. There's no plastic shield here, so whatever. Anyway, this is one of the attachment points for the armrest door handle thing that you this big piece here, and I have to double check everything, but I think this is the one that, yep, attaches against that. Then you have another plate here and another one here. Also, I believe from an old set of doors that I had, I may have, at least for this side, this plate, and maybe even this one. I have to check my little part stash to see what it is that I have. But anyway, this can all be cleaned, and again, everything has to be cleaned and de-rusted a little bit, lubed, but that's basically a quick tutorial on how to remove the door panel. This is the original one. Yeah, so you can tell by this kind of like a cardboard I don't know what the material is. Used to be real cardboard. I don't know, this is maybe some kind of a composite. But if you look around here, there's a lot of surface rust. Has to be cleaned. There's a little cigarette burn there. Nothing I can do about that. But anyway, I'm gonna clean it up, clean the door after I'm done replacing the door handle, and I'll make a separate video just for that purpose. Otherwise, these things tend to get a little bit too long. So that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Take care.